Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Chicago Conservative. And wow, something smells good up in here, guys. And it ain't chicken, Joe Biden. Trust me, it's definitely not chicken. We got some wonderful news to discuss with you guys today. Nikki Haley finally drops out of the presidential race, guys. Believe it or not, but it's true. Nikki Haley finally came to this decision with her only winning 89 delegates on Super Tuesday, 89 delegates against Donald Trump's 995 delegates, guys. An absolute blowout. And then, she only won one state, but she had to celebrate that too. It's Nikki Haley. But then she then goes to say that she will not support Donald Trump in his race to become the Republican nominee in the presidential election of 2024, which is absolutely insane because you just sound like a bitter old lady. This doesn't make any sense, Nikki Haley. You're just making yourself look bad. You making yourself look good for the liberals, but people with common sense, not so much. But besides that, guys, let's just celebrate this and let's look at this video of her finally dropping out of the presidential race. Finally. Roll the clip now.
News just into the newsroom. Reports this morning that former Ambassador Nikki Haley will drop out of the presidential race. This is from the Wall Street Journal, which just reported this news after a landslide Super Tuesday victory for former President Donald Trump. Haley expected to make the announcement a little later this morning in about 3.5 hours. We will bring you that live right here on Fox 32. Haley's exit now leaves Donald Trump as the last major candidate for the Republican nomination.
I am filled with the gratitude for the outpouring of support we've received from all across our great country. But the time has now come to suspend my campaign. I said I wanted Americans to have their voices heard. I have done that. I have no regrets. And although I will no longer be a candidate, I will not stop using my voice for the things I believe in. I sought the honor of being your president. But in our great country, being a private citizen is privilege enough in itself. And that's a privilege I very much look forward to enjoying. In all likelihood, Donald Trump will be the Republican nominee when our party convention meets in July. I congratulate him and wish him well. I wish anyone well who would be America's president. Our country is too precious to let our differences divide us. I have always been a conservative Republican and always supported the Republican nominee. But on this question, as she did on so many others, Margaret Thatcher provided some good advice when she said, quote, "Never just follow the crowd. Always make up your own mind." It is now up to Donald Trump to earn the votes of those in our party and beyond it who did not support him. And I hope he does that.
Now, I just want to say this. Every time I made a video about Nikki Haley, I predicted that she would lose every single time. In New Hampshire, she lost. In Iowa, she came in third and she thought she won. You were behind Ron DeSantis. He dropped out. He was smart when he lost in Iowa. That was what you should have done, but you didn't. So that's why they call you a bird brain. And then you lost in South Carolina. You got smoked in your home state. In your home state, lady. Like, what are you doing? I know you spent well over $100 million on this campaign. I know you had to spend well over $100 million. That money is like literally in the trash. Like, y'all ever seen that meme when the people just is like putting money and putting it in the fire? Yeah, that's Nikki Haley, man. She just threw all of that money in the garbage. It's just absolutely ridiculous, man. She promote leftist policies. You're not a Republican. I don't know why do you keep coming up there on the podium acting like you're a Republican conservative. You are not. All of your beliefs are leftist beliefs. And then you are a warmonger. Nobody wants war. You want to bomb Iraq so bad. Why? You really think that's what the people want? That's not what the people want. The people want people to stop dying. People want people to stop dying. Shout out to Donald Trump. Clearly you don't want that. So I don't know what your deal is. And then you are just a flat out liar. Like, you are just a liar. You are fake. You are a oath breaker. You broke your oath. When you were pledging, or quote unquote pledging, to support Trump to become the Republican nominee in 2024, you raised your hand, and now look what you're doing. If you guys don't believe me, take a look at this lady basically saying she will support Trump if anything happens. That's if he got arrested, if he didn't get arrested. Let's take a look at this lady just being fake.
You all signed a pledge to support the eventual Republican nominee. If former President Trump is convicted in a court of law, would you still support him as your party's choice? Please raise your hand if you would.
Yeah, just absolutely fake. She will basically do and say anything to get votes. And then it's just, my thing is, lady, what is wrong with you? Even if you didn't want to pledge to Donald Trump, you would have to sign a pledge that you would back the Republican nominee due to the ROC anyways. So you would have to do that regardless if you didn't like it or not. She's a liar. She's a flip-flopper. She's fake. This lady is the fakest woman I've ever seen in politics. She's almost worse than Hillary. No, she's not worse than Hillary Clinton. But this lady is damn near close. And then it's like, my thing is, what are you getting? What did you get out of wasting all of our time like that? You were supposed to do the same thing that Ron DeSantis did. You were supposed to do the same. You were supposed to do the same thing that Vivek Ramaswamy did. They're backing Trump. Why can't you? Because you're a bitter leftist lady. That's why. And then my thing, I'm just so glad I don't have to do no more videos on this lady. I am so glad you gone. You out of here. I said I was gonna throw you in the trash, and that's what I'm doing. Kobe. Seriously, man. And then it's like, I'm sorry, guys. It's a relief. It's like dropping 100-pound weight when you're working out. And then it's like, you're so crazy. You don't even know how the Civil War started. You pull the race card talking about some, yeah, I'm half Indian. I was discriminated against when I was growing up. Lady, you whiter than Marlon Wayans on White Chicks. What are you talking about? Then you're talking about Indian this and that. When Vivek Ramaswamy, the guy is sitting right next to you, is actually Indian, they're calling this guy a 7-Eleven clerk? Nah. I can't, man. That lady's done. That lady's out of there. Just put her in the fryer. But yeah, man, tune into the next video, guys, because it's gonna be something exciting. I don't know what it is, but you know the world's crazy. So tune into the next video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.